Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Hello, good afternoon, sir.
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine, and you?
Yes, I am very excited. I'm very delighted to actually meet you. Thank you
Yeah, sure.
for taking time out of your tight schedule to actually attend this very meeting. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Happy to see you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And I want to sincerely thank you and appreciate your commendation and also interest in this very important project. Like I brief, like I share the background about this very particular project. It is out of concern for our people and also looking at the situation of how AI is changing everything and the
Yeah,
capacity to actually key into the progress. And what actually led to this very collaboration is that I check every time on the internet, especially the WhatsApp, Facebook, and some other apps. I say every week they are upgrading something from these very platforms. But
yeah,
little
sure.
did our people understand why is it so. They are actually trying to actually drive the data to collect the data, aggregate the data to form another innovation that is going to leave many people behind. And that is where the passion and the interest came in, that we should do something to educate our people. We should do something to empower the population, that are actually at danger of this, either at work, either
Yeah,
in education, either in health, in different sectors. We need to actually empower them. Because what I discovered is that we are using the tools. Some of the people that are very fast have been able to leverage on their capacity and their resourcefulness to actually make good use of it. The majority of people are abusing and don't even know whether those tools are available or not. And that is the reason why I now say, okay, we should do something, and the best of it that can happen is to collaborate across
yeah,
board,
sure.
And two things are actually what made me thought of that very collaboration. I have been driving this very collaboration since 2021, and it became established in 2022, 2023, whereby I gather scholars around the world. And when I counted the number of countries that we have been able to gather these very people, professionals, experts like us around the world, I counted over 70 countries in 2024. That was when I was now thinking that enough of this very talking. We talk about issues, we go to summit, we go to workshop, we go to a different, at the end of the day, we are unable to do something for ourselves, for our people. We are just teaching, we are just training this population, but they can't deploy what the knowledge and the skill to build something. And that's when I say enough is enough. We need to begin the action. Anything that is not involving action, I won't participate. They have invited me to so many summits and different. I say no. I have said it. 2025 is for action. And that
Yeah,
was when I thought about the uh, sustainability beyond words. Enough of discussion. Enough of discussion. Enough of talking. Let's go into action. And when I saw the way the AI and robotics are actually changing the wave, I said, oh, this is a gap. This is where we need to begin the empowerment. Then I look at experts within the community of the GSLSN. I said, we need to do something for our people across board. It is not about Africa, it is not about Asia, it is not about America. Many people are left behind in this. Only a few people are actually driving this very technology space that are actually changing everything. So we need to empower people to actually understand and also be able to do something. And they agreed. In fact, it was a very like they have been waiting for such kind of a initiative. When I discuss it, they grab it. Just like the way I share the invitation that I receive welcome that oh this is a good idea from your side. So they welcome it and they say how do we go about it? I say leave it. When it comes to mobilizing the stakeholder, that is where I am very passionate about. I will look at the strategies and look at the like minds that we can do this together. And that was when I started inviting different stakeholders to this very project. So that was the background. When it now comes to the issue of okay, how do we implement? I said actually implementation will cost something. So definitely we should look at the premises of how people can key into it. If they are serious, they can buy into it and they can commit certain amount of something to it. And we agreed to draft that very template that I share with you. So from our side, we say, okay, we'll be managing the delivery, the expertise, and the 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 technical aspect of it of the project and different things. And from the our host partners, we'll be leaving them with the mobilization of participation and also some other resources that can make them deliver and host the delivery at their different locations. So that's just the summary of the whole thing. And the reason why this very meeting is very important is that we are not focusing on a particular location. We are focusing across board. And that's the reason why we want to discuss this very template on case by case basis. So the situation in Nigeria is different from the situation in Kenya, is different from the
Yeah.
situation in Egypt, is different from the situation in Morocco, is different from the situation in Tanzania and some other places. So that's the reason why I say if we have accepted that okay, this is a good notion, okay, let us discuss. So when we discuss, we understand the situation from the host partners' experience, then we can now agree on some terms and how we work things out. Our major goal is to empower our people and drive the initiative to actually be successful. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, so thank you for even I was trying to look for the invitation that you sent to
Yeah.
us in my file and I've seen it.
All right.
And I've for the same idea that you've raised that we need to make an impact to the youth. Meru National Polytechnic is a training institution where we have over 6,000 trainees who are in session right now. Of course, we have others that are on long holiday.
Yeah.
And we also have an impact to the society around.
Yeah.
So it's a pleasure that you saw us fit to be partners in this program, and under your guidance, we'll be ready to come on board and see what we can do to this generation.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So what we are looking at is that the facility to actually deliver is going to be like a virtual, like the way we are actually discussing. So they will deliver the course and also they will release the tools that they will use for the practicals and it will be on their maybe mobile phones or their systems or the facility that you have. So you can walk around. Maybe if you have the population, you can group them so that they can share the group projects. And if that they can do it individually, they will do it individually. But we want to make it practical based so that at the end of the day, they can innovate many things. They can innovate many things. So that is what we want to achieve. And I believe that with the little background that you have given about the position of your institution, you'll be able to actually monitor everything on ground over there. So pertaining to the cost, I want to leave you with the costing because you understand the economic situation over there and you know how you drive all this. But we have a global template which we shared on that very website. $50 for the foundation beginners, then $150 for the professionals. Then we have the leaders, those that are at the top of executives and the government officials, the policymakers. If we are able to have their audience, to have their sessions. But how do you think that we can work a discount? Or yes, we can work a discount to actually allow as many participation as possible in
So
your location.
just a minute. I attend to something. Just a
All right,
minute.
all right, all right. Yes. So
So
yeah,
probably before we go to the so you've talked about the cost of the program, but probably you can talk about the structure of the program, or you've talked about that the trainees or the participants will be able to use their smartphones or laptops.
yeah,
Probably you can also explain to me the length of the program.
yeah. Thank
If they
you.
start.
Yes, from the what I shared in that very invite as well, I think I did a follow up, which is going. We want to we don't want to disturb the people's week activities. If you are students, we know that you are engaged in the school activities. If you are a worker or employee, you are working for somebody during the week. So we schedule it for weekends, and even the coaches they are also fully engaged during the week. So we deliberately schedule it for weekends to be flexible. Then it's going to be 4 hours for Saturdays, then 2 to 3 hours practical session for Sunday, 2 to 3 hour practical session on Sundays. So and it's going to run for a month on the template. On the template. So we schedule that it is going to run for a month. That is a 4 4 weeks. Then during this time of the period, it is a pure practical session. So we will have lectures. That is familiarization with those niches. Then we have panel discussion where we can even schedule among the students, also among the host partners and the coaches to deliberate on so that we can from there synthesize what is going to be possible focus beyond the project, maybe talking about certain impact of certain things, how we can develop or innovate something so we can inspire the action. So panel discussion is going to feature, then they are going to be given assignments to work because the machine learning, the AI of the thing, it requires dealing with different things, that are trying different things, experimenting different things. So they will be given assignments so that they will be doing that flexibly during the week. So maybe after their work, after their classes, they will be busy with that, trying different what the coaches have given them the hint about, try to see how they can work perfectly with all those various instructions. So the weekdays will be the assignment and so on. So and by Friday they will submit back the assignment. Then they can advise them further on okay, this is how to improve on this is how to do this is how to do that. So that's how we have structured their delivery.
Right, that the training is for 1 month, 4 weeks. We'll have 4 hours on Saturdays,
Yeah,
2 to 3 hours practicals on Sunday. So these 4 hours, does it mean that okay, the training on weekends?
yeah.
Does it mean that the students can join from wherever they are, or we have
Exactly.
sometimes that
Exactly. They can join from wherever they are. And if they don't have the facility to join wherever, they can come to the
Yeah,
center. Yeah, they can come
yeah,
to the
sure,
center.
sure.
Yeah.
We have a computer lab with 100 computers which are
Yeah.
internet connected, very powerful, and we still have some more other computers.
And even
So
the lectures can be watched as a with a projector,
in a
projecting so that
yeah,
they can. So that is also possible.
yeah, we have teleconference facilities in the
Yeah,
institution where we join meetings as a
yeah,
team.
yeah,
So that one is something that we have. So with these trainings over the weekend, there'll be facilitators in those sessions. The
yeah.
only time when students are on their own is within the weekdays.
Yes, when they are dealing with their assignments. Yeah.
So for one to join, they need to pay this fees of 50,000 US dollars for
No,
beginners,
not 50,000. 50.
or 50. Oh yeah, 50.
50 US dollar. Yeah, 50 US
Where
dollar.
is this information? Oh, it's in the email that you sent me yesterday.
Yeah. Yes. The two emails. No, this one is on the website. It's on the
Mm.
website. Website. Yeah.
I'll be able to check on the website and get this information.
Yeah.
What else do I need to know? So you
Yes.
also talked about.
Yes, I want us to discuss discounts. Is the economy over there, are the people that are targeted for the foundation will be able to pay? Because we actually put that as a global reference. This very course, people are doing it as higher as a 1,000 US dollars, 2,500 US, 5,000 US dollars or something. But we know ourselves and we know our realities
Yeah,
here.
sure.
So that's why, yeah,
So
just
I'm
put it.
thinking now that we are a new center for this program, we can adjust the course in such a way
Yeah.
that we'll be able to inform interested participants that although the fees is 50 US dollars,
Yeah,
there is some
yeah,
scholarship.
mm,
So we can maybe give some scholarship and let them, the first cohort, to pay less. Probably as
yeah,
we continue, because we'll have gained market and we'll
yeah,
have a wider population, we can now go back to our 50 US dollars.
yeah, yeah,
It is something that I would like us to consider
yeah. Of
for the
course,
first cohort.
that's why I am proposing. So what discount are you looking at?
Um,
Because
um,
the standard discount we are using for the Nigerian population is 40%. 40% discount. I don't know,
or
maybe
40%.
yeah, I don't know, maybe 40% works better or works fine.
Just a minute. Sorry for interrupting.
No problem. That's good.
So we were talking about the scholarship,
Yeah, discount.
especially for the first cohort, for us to help. What you have been doing under my department, I'm in charge of Odell and online learning. So we have had several trainings with staff and trainees on how to use AI tools. But I'm very excited now that we are going to take this training deeper.
Yeah,
So, you know what happens with our population? If we talk about scholarship for the first cohort, it goes very well with them. So, you said in Nigeria you have 40%
yeah,
scholarship for now.
yeah. For now, yeah, for now.
I, I think with our population here, that one would be very, very, very manageable for the first cohort.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
something that I'm very sure, because I will not also want us to launch something that will not get students for the first cohort.
yeah,
So with
yeah,
the 40% with the population and the financial stability and ability of the population that I'm targeting, I think that is very good. We
yeah.
can also go with that.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Then another thing is the host partners commission. In the invitation, we actually proposed 20%,
Yeah.
but from the from the meeting I got from a host partner in Lagos, the situation may be differ, and the person actually was proposing, which I agreed to, 40% of the amount paid. So after the discount of the 40%, wherever it is paid, then the 40% of it will go to the host partner. I think that is also another perspective to the host partner something. No, it was 20% from the template, but the person said that with the logistic and some other things that there is need to actually make it 40%, which I agreed that I think it's okay. What do you think about the hosting
Yeah, we
partners?
can go with 40% because I'll also inform a team to mobilize,
Yeah,
and 20% is quite low. It's true
yeah, yeah,
because I cannot do this one alone, and we are
yeah,
also going to use facilities of the institution to make
yeah,
sure that we provide support to the trainees who are not able to access these facilities by their own.
yeah,
So we
yeah.
can go for 40%.
Okay, 40,
Although these are
40%.
things that I'm going to present to the administration,
Sure,
but for
sure.
now we can go with that.
Yes. And the person insisted that the way we have discussed on case by case basis is that I should draft an MOU to reflect that,
Yes,
and also so which I will do also
yes,
for this case as well. I will do an MOU and share with you so that you can
yes.
review and also something. I think that's yeah, that's
And probably you can also, before the training begins, you can also provide a template. I know you have said it is in the website. I've not checked.
yeah.
We can provide maybe some posters to help us market. The other
Yes.
question is, yeah,
Yes, the person
do we,
actually asked for the mobilization strategies. I said it is on case by case basis.
yeah,
It is the host that has no the strategy that works for them. Some use bulk SMS, but some have already training community where they will just send or they will just share the information and they will gather the something. And some use some other means like maybe radio or TV or poster or something. It depends on but we want to leave that with the host to actually decide and also work around it. But what we will do is that whatever information that we know can be very useful, we will put it on the resources page so that you can go through and extract whatever you need to draft, whatever you want to draft or
yeah,
conduct. And whenever we think of another idea, like the one I shared yesterday, the idea just came to me that, okay, let us do something like this based on the question that people are raising. I designed the flyer, then I share it in the follow up something. I will resend it to you as well. Yeah, it is a flyer of front and back like this, and I share it. I detail some of the statistics about the AI and also the awareness and also so I will share it with you. Then I design another poster this very morning. I share it. No, I've not shared it about the coach. So one of the coaches I drafted about so that people will be aware that they are actually bringing experts, not trainers
yeah.
that want to leave us. So I will share that one with you. So we will continue to share those things. So you can use it at your discretion. And if you want us to customize it for you, like put
Yeah.
your
Or we can
code
do that.
code on
We
it.
have a Yeah, we have a team that can always do that, provided you provide the information
Oh,
that you said
yeah. So
in the
so you just check the resources page, then the poster we share they can extract from it and design whatever uh, is suitable. Yeah.
So, do you have a WhatsApp whereby we can also be communicating on the same? Because
Of course,
WhatsApp
I
is
have.
very effective.
Yes, yes. I will share my WhatsApp number with you.
Yeah, sure, sure.
I will share my WhatsApp number with you now. So
So,
should we?
when are you going?
Yeah.
When are
You
you
said?
going to send the whatever the something like the MOU that you have talked about so that we may
I
start
will send it
mobilizing?
today. In fact, I was already working on it when the person mentioned it about an hour ago. So I will soon complete it. I will send it today. Then you can review it.
Yeah, so you send to my email and also the institution on email.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay. So when are we expecting this training to begin? It seems to be exciting. I'm
Yes,
excited.
exactly. Exactly like the one of those partners said that we need to wait. No, I said we are starting exactly the date we have scheduled, which is 28th of June. We are starting and
Wow.
we will run through the July so that
Wow.
we don't, don't.
So we'll have enough time to do mobilization.
Exactly, exactly.
The other question is about fees payment. You will where is it going to be paid?
Yes, the fee payment. I'm not sure if they will be able to pay directly into the company's account here. So if there is no direct link, I think you can supply a corporate account that you can use, and also, but what we are going to deal with is that when they register on the platform, so that is what we will know that okay, somebody has registered, somebody has registered. So and we will use the referral code to track how many are actually coming from your side. So I think that is the reason why we actually use that very referral code so that we can know who registered through a particular host partner. So that has given us the accountability that we
So they
actually
pay
need.
fees direct to you, then now you send back the whatever they share to the institution.
What I'm saying is that is it easy to pay directly into Nigerian accounts?
It's not easy.
So it is a better you give a dedicated account so that when they pay, then later we can now remit
Oh
the
yeah, sure, sure.
so I think that is the yeah. So that can be on weekly basis. I think
Yeah, sure.
we just have maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 weeks something. So I have shared my WhatsApp number with you now. So what I'm also looking at is that bank on your should we bank on your familiarity with the terrain over there to actually mobilize other institutions or other centers, since you know where to actually grab
Exactly.
them. That's fine.
We
So
are a national polytechnic, and
all right.
in this region, we call it. I know. Have you ever been to Kenya?
I have too many friends there. Well, I've not been there. But they used to invite me that I should come. I will come. I will come one
Are you
day.
partnering with another institution in Kenya?
You say?
Have you? Is this process of partnership happening with another institution in Kenya?
No, no. We actually send the message across, but I think you are the only person that actually.
Wow.
All
So
right.
we have a lot of other institutions that are around us. We are a national polytechnic.
All right.
Now, at the National Polytechnic, we have technical training institutions. We also have universities around us. So we can also market this idea in those institutions. And I'm
Yeah.
very sure that with the influence that we have around,
Yeah.
we'll be able to get trainees on the same.
Okay. So we leave everything in Kenya to you.
Yes, 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 sure. The whole country.
All right. Thank you so much. And I think the man in Nigeria will say, okay, he is going to try to actually take care of what is there in Lagos and something.
Yeah, sure,
And
sure.
and for me, I think that relieve most of the stresses that the individual will be facing at different phases. So thank you so much.
It's
I
also
really
very,
appreciate.
we can also agree on that so that because
Okay,
now what
yeah, I will put it. I will put it in the MOU. Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm saying, the issue of us being your center here in Kenya, it will also
Yeah,
help us in the other institutions and make
yeah,
sure that, because now if we have several institutions, then the influence may not be as much
I
like
know,
we are in control.
I know. That's why I say I will put it inside the MOU as well.
Thank you,
That's part
thank you.
of yeah. I'll put it inside the
Yeah.
MOU as well. Thank you so much.
So I'll be waiting for the MOU. I'll
Yes,
discuss with the administration, and I
yeah,
can tell you that we are ready for this. We are a big institution.
I know.
As I said, we are a national polytechnic.
I know. I
Yes.
know. I know. And we are going to discuss some other opportunities as well for the people
Thank
that
you.
are going to participate, because the people that are coming to facilitate and people on the GSLSN are resourceful people that are driving so many opportunities. So it will be
Wow.
easier for us to actually collaborate and make something bigger from this very initiative. And even that is my focus. That is my focus.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is my focus.
So thank you for this call. We are committed to implement this and to see how far we can go
Yeah,
in making a positive impact in this
yeah,
generation.
yeah. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.